Good morning. Today is Wednesday, 3rd spring day, late spring. The weather in Old Man's Land today is a high of 22 and mostly cloudy. This is Seraphis Farm, Gameplay Old Man's Land, Episode 3. Welcome. We have to put our seed into the ground for the soybeans that we couldn't get them yesterday because the ground temperature was a little bit too cold. It is good today, so let's get this started. And other than that, we probably want to clean up around the farm a little bit. If needed, we will need to fertilize and also take care of weeds if it comes up. Grass is nice and long, so we also might actually want to look into building ourselves a silo to do silage. So we need a place for that on the farm. That was not good. So I'm going to be checking if I can speed up even a bit more than what I did the last episodes. Let me know if you rather have longer episodes and not that much of a sped up time lapse happening when working the fields, or if you would rather have shorter episodes and a little bit of faster time lapse. I would expect that the faster time lapse is what tends more or to look like motion sickness than the time lapse that I have been using so far. Let me know down in the comments what you prefer, and I will oblige. What do we need to do now? Let's check our let's see this. We have weeds. So this asks for wheat petrol. Don't mind this small robot going around here, trying its best to clean the floors. Okay, because this fellow is actually relatively heavy. So now let's see if we actually can see that we have sprayed it. And yes, we can see it. That is good. Let's check if we also can do it preventative on here. It doesn't look like. So let's wait for the first growth stage before we're doing the herbicide. I don't know if otherwise we would just be wasting our valuable, expensive chemicals. We can't have that. Yeah, that's not going to be wide enough for just in 2 goes. let's move our trailers into the now empty bale shed. And let's reconfigure this trailer, because this one is still for bale configuration, and we don't need that anymore. And while we're speaking of regular trailer configuration here, let's have a look at prices. Soy 1730, corn 763. I think that is far too low. Yes, soy should be 2100 and corn 830, 840-ish. So yes, we are way below. So yes, we want to customize you with the maximum and camera on. We can put our white tires back on to the tractor. Okay, there you go. Now we just need to be careful not to run into our field, because we're not protected from crop destruction anymore. What just happened? Fail! I guess I dropped my bale spike, and that thing is now somewhere. Yes, I ran it over. On top of all of it. That looks better. More like what I intended. Yes, I have a plan. And we're going to be talking about it in just a second. And the plan is, first of all, this one here is really, really old and looks like crap. So we should modernize. But most of all, this is what I meant. We have a nice straight road, and I'm thinking of just going through with this road, just straight through, and for that it also needs to go away. But most of all, and let's be honest here, come on, that's not appropriate. I nearly would have said that's not appropriate for this decade, but I think it's more like it's not appropriate for this century, or millennia for that. And this, we definitely can do better than this. So, what I'm thinking is we need to look for new digs, new accommodations. Also, this broken watermill here needs fixing. And now, while we are at it, in this area we have really nice sunrises. So the sunrise is really nice, right over there. But from this location we can't see it because of all the trees there and these trees. We also have a nice lake. So what I'm thinking is, when we are getting new digs, when we're going through this, we also can change locations. And I'm kind of thinking, because the sunrise is over there, we probably don't want to have the farm right in front of our nose, hiding or being the front front drop as contrary to back drop of our sunrise. That is nice. You know what? How about... Yeah, we don't quite own the land down here. That is probably where it stops. So... But we own this one. This would be a nice view for the sunrise, right over the lake. How about them potatoes? Let's move right here. And with that, let's get cleaning up. This one. Bye-bye. This one. Definitely bye-bye. And don't forget to take the flies with you. The broken watermill. We are getting rid of that. We don't need the fence anymore. It's going to be just sitting there in the middle of nowhere. And the farmhouse is also gone. And with that, the fixed watermill, I think, is in here. Let's see. Yes, there it is. That's where it belongs, right? And it costs us $15 a day and generates 5, I'm always saying dollars. It's euros. We are in Europe, so it's euros. And it generates 500 euros an hour. That's $12,000 a day. That is a lot. So for the watermill, let's accept that. I'm kind of thinking it's a little bit high, but let's accept that. So now let's see. What we can do with farmhouses. So that's the one that we had. This one is nice, but it's still small. This one here is interesting because it actually allows us to call any decorative house our home. So we are not bound just by the farmhouses that we have. We also can move into the sandcastle. Or these are the... I'm not sure if you want to have castle ruins, if that is appropriate to live in. Or a garden center. We could live in a metal garden shed. Log cabin. Then we have got these houses. English style or British style. Local inn. Yeah, that sounds good. For 1,500 euros. That is cheap. Then we have the apartment building. Office building. hunting hut, or the outlook. Rocks. Small office 2. Sweet shop. Yeah, that's right, for the sweet tooth. We could move into a cement truck or a dump truck. There you go, camping trailer. Ah, openable cargo container. Tiny house. That's industrial stuff. Okay. That's just decorative objects. That doesn't have any functionality. No. No. Okay. Where was it? I think I have seen something in here. Ah, and this reminds me, actually going through here and seeing all the additions from mods. I did not make it very clear. How about the windmill? That sounds nice. Yeah, I did not make it very clear when I announced the Easter eggs in last episode that the Easter eggs are just going to be objects that are available if we would be playing only with the No Man's Land mod. So all the Easter egg objects are going to be either base Farming Simulator 19 or part of No Man's Land. They're not going to be any other mod items. That would not make sense. And I'm playing on No Man's Land version 1.4.0.0. Let's go with the windmill. It is also generating 500 euros per hour, which is a lot. So you guys let me know down in the comments if I should be going in there and changing this. I think I can change the files to actually reduce that, or if you're fine with that. Because 500 euros an hour, that is $12,000 a day that it is actually generating for us. So that is, I think, potentially a bit much. So you guys tell me. And there is our door. Actually, I want to keep the here in the front as much as possible, simply because I want to have the option here to actually put some nice sitting area. So there's our door. Let's turn it a little bit more. There you go. Okay. And now we just need to get our farmhouse. Okay. Collides with an object. Huh. So we actually can't go too far under it. There you go. nice. And here's the second door. So here we actually can create ourselves a nice sitting area. A few bushes around. And a nice sitting area. Hey Alien Jim, if you are watching that, this is awesome. But you know what would be awesomer? Yes, awesomer. If you actually could get in there, and if it would have an interior, and if you could go out on the balcony there, that would be awesomer. Yeah, that would be something. How about that? For an improvement. Okay, so this is a change. Let's have a look here. That opened it up quite nicely. Nice. We are making progress. I like this. It is noon. So let's check on our crops. Yeah, more wheat is coming up here. This one is done. Okay. Growth is planted. So let's have a run along this path as I envision it. We just keep going with the throat. We are cutting through this little piece here, and we are on the backside here where we have the other road. That is what I think. Yeah, it's just through here. Okay. And this opened it up quite a bit here. Holy cow. Not here, but here. Okay. I think we need to go on a surveying mission. On a day where we don't have to do any field work, or not much field work, we actually have to go on a surveying mission. And really looking at the little bit larger scheme here, how we actually want to lay everything out. If we're putting this road through here, we don't need this road here anymore. So we actually could close this here with a little bit of wooded area, running through a large grass. Where is our grass in its growth? Yeah, it's the very light orange. So no, can't see the roads this way. Okay. So, can we start chopping the trees down here? Actually, let's check. That's a 27. That's a 14 meter. This is a 14 meter. 14 meter. 14 meter. 9 meter or 8.9 meter. So that is 3 sizes. 27, 14, 27. That looks different. 39. Okay. So that is the 4th growth stage. 39 meters. And we have 1, 2, 3, no, 4, no, no, yes, 5, yes, 6, no, 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 yes, 7, no, 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 yeah, 8, no, no. Looks like we have 8 fully grown fir trees in here. So we could get to earning some money. And this is also our forest here. A nice piece of woods. There you go. There's a fully grown one in there. There's several in there. No. No. This one is on. Yes. That's one. Yes. There's quite a number. So, look at this. So there's quite a number of them in here. We can go Isn't it just nice how the brushery is coming through the camp and the floor? Okay. The one thing, actually actually I want to see two things, a couple things, because we need a shed and what we also need is our base station for our precision farming. And there is a shed that has the antenna on it. But the problem is, first of all, it's relatively expensive. And second of all, it's not that large. So I'm never quite happy when using that. Let's see what we have in sheds, because I know there is a, yes, this shed called warehouse. You can store your machines in this warehouse. I'm actually curious, because the shape looks about the same as this rundown shelter, what the size difference is. I never checked it out, so. What is happening? Holy! No. This is not the size of the rundown shelter. Definitely not. It takes nearly just putting it in the place where the rundown shelter was. Yeah, no, this thing is huge. And this means, you know what? Once we have this land down here, we can put it right here. Right here. That is perfect. Okay. So this means we are waiting for this. And this also means we are not going with the antenna shed but we need to put this building somewhere. Nice and small. I don't want to have it close to where we are living. Somewhere down here. More central to them. Oh, we get if we keep this chipper. I'm not sure about that long term. If we're getting a little bit into forestry, then we're not going to be using this chipper. We're going to be, I don't want to go in here, because sooner or later I expect this to move and this to become more or less an island here. You know what? This thing does not need a lot of room. Can we? You don't own this land, you don't own this land, you don't own this land. Okay, that is interesting. I kind of thought that we are owning this. Terrain can't be deformed here. Okay, you know what? How about right on here, between those trees? Right here, onto the using those rocks as threshold for the... There you go. Yeah, like that. There you go. Nice, out of the way, tucked away. But far in, close enough in the middle. Have you checked out the map? Our home symbol moved. It already knows where we live. It's already updated. That is great. What are our prices doing? 1775, 7071. Nope. Okay. So, let's go chopping a couple trees to make some money. And for this, I wanna go with one tool. It's not going to be an expensive tool, but it's going to be yeah. Let's drop our pale spike over here. Not too far into the grass that we don't, not that we're losing it. Pick up our log fork. So we'll be needing that one. Ever seen a dancing tractor? Now you have. That was totally intentional, of course. Dusty road. Look at that. I don't know what it is. I have at times problems with launching. Then the trees are falling weird. Crouch has left control. I think it actually could be that it is the third person view that I actually have here. So this is our farmer. There he is. And this could be the problem. Looks better. That is your 39 meter. Okay. I only want the 39 meter ones, the fully grown ones. Here's one. Okay, that's 400 kilograms. Can't lift that. 400 kilograms, can't lift that. That's the really long ones. Okay, so let's get... And we just drove over one. And you actually want to be careful with the thing, because you also can make chips out of trees, and we don't want to do that. You just can't see from inside, so... That was not enough. So let's set this over here for now. Let's get the... You will see in just a second why I'm going this way. Yeah. Terrific! Okay. How heavy are you? That is a cash cow. $3,000 euros per tree, and we've got 10 of those. That's $30,000. We might be able to afford a second piece of land this season or this year. We need to keep 94,000 in the bank for our harvester. So 94 in the bank for our harvester, and a piece of land is 85. X 27 is 85, 25 is 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85. So all the 8 around us are all 85. So 94 plus 85 is 179. Okay, now let's see if the crouching works. Nope, it does not. Now it works. Okay. So I think with this we can confirm that there's a problem with the third person view mod that I'm using. But if the only thing I need to do is change the camera one time and then it's good, it's not really a problem. It is something that we need to deal with. Okay, now we have our roadway through here, but before I'm removing these trees, I want to... There you go. I still need to... Why don't you want to allow me to... Why don't you want to let me? Why can't I plant trees? I can plant one here. Okay. I have to assume at this time then that the problem is the trees that are laying around. Anyhow. Okay. I want to see a bit better. Yes, I'm using military time, 24-hour time. Whatever you want to call it, I'm using 24-hour time format. Today is late spring, so it's going to be sunset. Yeah, it's going to be just about, or just after 7:30ish, or 19:30ish in 24-hour time format. Don't like that. Actually, let me try something. Just had an idea. How crazy could it be, right? How crazy could my ideas be? Somewhere in here? There it is. That's really taxing this tractor. So yes, we need 179. Ah, beautiful. Yes, sometimes this mod really glitches out. There you go. Looks like a little bit more under control now. So let's see. There you go. There was one over here. And then we have this one here. Let's see if we can plant it now. No, we can't. Ah, well. Can I lift it by hand? No. Okay. Okay. Let's quickly check prices. Not contracts, prices. Soy is going up to 1900. Corn was 785. That is not topping out yet, are you? Corn, no. And soy. Corn was 785. Oh, well, pretty top heavy. But not quite there yet. So I guess we will be selling our soy tomorrow. And possibly the corn as well. We will need to check the price here. It's 931. 1931. 931. 1931. Huh, that looks terrific. Just going through here. Okay. This is really starting to take shape, this farm. Look at that. So with this, last couple minutes in Old Man's Land, a Farming Simulator 19 gameplay on Alien Chimps No Man's Land map. I can't word. By Seraphis Farm. This is episode 3, or the end of episode 3. If you like what you are seeing, please like, comment, subscribe, and see you tomorrow with a new day, new adventures, and new failures. For sure. This is Farming Simulator. Seraphis Farms. From Old Man's Land. Over and out. I wonder if this comes on with light. Have a good night. Does not have lights.